give you that. Get your clothes on, both of you. You? I'll deal with you in a moment.
La Perla underwear, not quite her style, I wouldn't have thought.
Not her size, by the looks of things.
Use what you got, I suppose.
Yeah, well, from now on, she's got to use it somewhere else. I want her out of here by the end of the day.
But what about...
You leave him to me.
It takes two to tango, surely.
Yes, but if you offer man cherries on a plate, he's hardly going to spit them out, is he?
Excuse me.
What are you doing? Come on.
I'm not doing anything.
Remember the game? All for one, one for all, yeah? You all right?
Tony. Goodness, I'd hardly recognised you.
Hiya.
I think it looks stupid. I think it looks great. What, did you just get it done? It's his idea. Yeah, well, dads don't always know everything, but in this case, I think you have to hand it to him. So, what are you up to now?
Thinking about going to the park, weren't we?
That'd be nice. Wish I was going to the park.
Come with us.
Don't be silly, Tony. Cleo's too busy to go to the park, aren't you?
I don't know. I've got something to drop off, but maybe for half an hour.
What on earth do you think you were doing? Look at me.
I don't know, Mrs. Russell. I just got carried away.
Carried away. Lola, you're supposed to be cleaning the room, that's all. Not cavorting with the boss's son and trashing the place in the process. What were you thinking?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Now, you go back to your room, you smarten yourself up, and I will come and see you later.
I'm going to lose my job, aren't I?
I will come and see you in a while.
Did you tell her?
I think you're being a bit harsh.
Do you? What would you have said to the soon-to-be Mrs. Jordan if she'd come to you and said she found a half-naked teenager parading around in her underwear, not to mention in her bridal veil?
And what about the 23-year-old man? He was just an innocent bystander.
It's not the same. You know it isn't.
How isn't it?
I'd have thought that was evident.
I know someone not a million miles away from here, who might have had a very different view of things at one time.
Do you mean me?
Yeah, you might have been able to see things a little more from the girl's point of view.
Oh, how's that?
Because you were just like her. Young girl, pretty, high-spirited. And you had an eye for the man who was going places.
And you didn't?
Yeah. But you and I went about things in a slightly different way.
We certainly did. I want her out of here by the end of the day.
Lumps.
Hey. Scott, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for earlier. Only...
Yeah?
Can you stop being nice to Mum? It's too weird.
I give up.
Hello, Rocky. How are you feeling?
Yeah?
Like a cup of tea?
Oh, yeah, that'll be lovely.
Ah! There you are, Rocky. Now, don't forget that Gerard and Penelope are popping round for supper. I'm going to do haddock in crème fraîche. You know, Delia's one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Anyway, I've got to get a few bits, so you can pick me up at the supermarket at 6:30.
Well, actually...
I know you wouldn't mind. I think we'll do the fruit flan for dessert. Oh, yes. It's going to be a lovely supper.
Well, actually, Virginia, I was hoping to finish my model tonight.
Rocky, please. Penelope is my oldest friend, and I think that charity begins at home. Isn't that what I said when I suggested that you could come and live with me?
Yes, of course. You're right.
Good. So, we'll have dinner about 8 o'clock. Now, that'll give you time to mend the washing machine. You know I can never find that stopcock.
Phil, I'm busy. Phil, I've got to talk to you.
Oh, haven't you got any work to do? There's still plenty of rooms on that list, you know.
Phil!
Look, I know you don't like it, but this is our job now, Lola, and the sooner you get used to it, the better. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Here.
Sorry.
My pleasure. A promise is a promise.
If Kate hadn't been my friend, we'd never have met. But if Vic hadn't been your brother, she wouldn't be here.
Having Kate here isn't my idea of a perfect situation either, Angel.
The perfect situation would be just you and me.
Look, we'll get through this.
No, I don't have any worries on that score. This is something we're both more than capable of handling.
Come.
Sorry. Wouldn't you agree?
This is about that chambermaid. What do you expect me to do?
It's not about the chambermaid.
Angel has put a lot of time and effort into this place. She wants everything to be just right.
It's not about the girl.
Well, what is it then?
I think you know why I'm here.
Remind me.
I need confirmation that I can postpone my next payment.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
As I recall, I gave you a perfectly reasonable alternative to payment.
As I recall, I turned you down.
Yes, you did. Okay. You have my confirmation. You can postpone your next payment. And pay me the shortfall a month after that.
Thank you.
And, shall we say what? 5% interest.
You know, it grieves me to have to admit this, but for once, you could be right.
It has been known.
I have just seen the light.
You're not going to go all God on me.
I had a chat with Belle this morning. I've just been talking with her sister.
Yeah?
She has got to have one of the sweetest smiles I've ever seen.
Sorry, who?
Lowly, you idiot. Well, I know I wasn't that keen when you first mentioned it, but I think you could be right. And you know something else? I think she might, just might, be interested in me.
Listen, Jimmy, I'm right up to here at the moment. Can we talk about this later?
Did you get a chance to speak to her?
Not speak exactly, but we've made contact.
So what do you reckon?
Later.
Oh, Rocky, why do you put up with it?
Oh, I know she can be a bit strong sometimes. But Virginia has a heart of gold.
But she never gives you a moment's peace. You should be taking it easy.
Betty, Virginia's very good for me. I've known her a long time. And last year I had to move house. You know, my pension doesn't go that far, you know. And then it turned out that my financial advisor chap made a botch of my savings. Anyway, I lost my house. And Virginia was kind enough to take me in.
But that doesn't give her a right to make you her personal dog's body.
Ah, she keeps me busy. I like it. I like having little jobs to do. Sort of gets into your system in the forces.
Oh, that's really beautiful, Rocky.
Yes, HMS Reliant. I served on her for 3 years.
But I thought you were in the army.
Yeah, I was. Man and boy. Ended up in the Marines. Served in the Falklands.
I didn't know. You must have travelled a lot.
Ooh, all over the place. Rangoon, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Bombay, Manila.
I had no idea.
Oh, the things I've seen. The Borealis, lighting up the northern ice cap like a rainbow at midnight. Polar bears and regiments of penguins. I swam with dolphins in the Indian Ocean. And seen blue whales coming up for air in the middle of the Atlantic. But you know the most amazing sight of all?
No.
The White Cliffs of Dover. You see, I've seen the world. It's a wonderful, exciting place. Don't need to see it again. Crossroads is my world now. I've got a job. Still got a uniform. And I've got wonderful friends, like Virginia. What more could I ask for?
What indeed?
The gym is left and then first on the right as you go in.
While we're on the subject of the gym, I was there earlier on. It was absolutely freezing.
Cleo is dealing with it now.
Talk about waltzing Matilda. That Aussie couple we hired yesterday skipped out of town this morning. Right pair of bush kangaroos.
OK, so have you got onto the agency?
Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? We've got that conference booking coming in tomorrow. We need somebody ASAP. Otherwise, it's you and me cooking till the end of the week.
Can we talk about this in the kitchen later?
While you're over there, could you pop your head round the ladies? I hear there's no loo paper in either of them.
Generally speaking, loo roll is housekeeping, not general management. I will speak to Betty.
Is it?
It is.
Earlier, I tried to find Betty to tell her. So as I understand it, responsibility passes up the line to whoever's in charge of those two. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, in theory, that person is you, isn't it? Ah, here we are. A last-minute plea for clemency, no doubt. Now, would that be general management or housekeeping? Or perhaps you'd like me to have a word with her, explain how things stand with her sister.
Let's go into the office, Phil.
Oh, and Kate, a word about that other thing. There may have been a time when you could wind Max round your little finger, run rings round him with that famous personality of yours. I think we both know that time is long gone. Don't we?
Stop me if I'm going on a bit. I know I do sometimes.
You're not going on.
It's just... there at the hotel. I could be speaking a foreign language sometimes. Could talk to you for hours, though.
I want to go to the toilet.
I can't believe you want to go again.
I want to go to the ladies.
What do you mean, the ladies?
But there's no one for miles.
We're going back to the hotel.
I'm not going.
What do you mean you're not going? All right, if you're that desperate, I'll take you.
I'm not going in the boys.
What's the problem?
I'm not going in the boys.
Why not?
Because I'm a girl, that's why not.
Well, what if there was some other job? Nothing to do with bedrooms, somewhere she couldn't get into any trouble.
I don't think so.
Please, Mrs. Russell, there must be something.
But how can I be sure that this isn't going to happen again?
Because this place is all we've got.
You really mean that, don't you?
Yeah. We need to stick together. We need this chance. I'll make her behave from now on, and Belle too.
You don't let me down.
I promise we won't.
Bina was right.
Who's Bina?
She's not your child at all.
She's my daughter. All right.
I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to.
It's all right, love. Nobody's blaming anyone. Shh. It's okay. Everything's going to be all right. We take it to the ladies, please.
Virginia, I'd like to have a word with you about Rocky. I'm very worried about him. He's not well, and he should be taking it easy. Nonsense. The consultant said... I know you told me what the consultant said, but you've got him running round you like your own personal slave.
I don't like what you're inferring.
What I am inferring is that you're taking advantage of him. He is a wonderful person, and he deserves better.
Really? Mind I remind you, Betty, that Rocky and I have been friends for 10 years. We live in the same house. And we work in the same place. So, I think I'm rather better qualified to know what makes him happy. Don't you?
See, her mum and me were only kids when she was born. That's the thing about the army when you're that age. It is your family. You don't have to think about anything. When I went to Germany, Linda, that's my wife, stayed behind with Tony. I didn't think anything of it at the time. Looking back, though, that's when it all started.
When or what started?
She changed. What can I say?
So, we didn't get a chance to finish.
Finish what?
Well, you were going to speak to Lola. Do a bit of reconnaissance. Get a chance to do that?
Listen, Jay, I was thinking.
About what?
I'm not so sure. I'm not sure Lola's such a good idea at the moment.
No?
No, I mean, she's a great girl and everything, but...
You slept with her, didn't you?
Yeah. So no hard feelings?
Ryan, It's just good to know that some things will never change.
Betty?
Virginia.
Is the kettle on? In case you think I'm taking advantage of Rocky, I've come to make him a cup of tea.
It's all right. I've already made him one.
Really? How kind. Well, I'm going back to reception, so I'll take it to him.
No, it's all right. I'll take it.
No, you needn't bother.
I've made it. I'll take it.
Give it to me.
Oh. So you split up?
Getting on 2 years now.
And Linda got Tony?
I just wanted a chance, you know, to be the dad I knew I could be.
So what happened?
What always happens. The judge saw the whole thing from the mother's point of view.
You owe me big time.
All right, they need to chew my head off.
But later, I want it all right? Up close and personal.
Guaranteed. Got to admit, though, he is just a little bit special.
Maybe.
Hi.
What do you think?
Nice.
Chopping veggies or changing sheets don't really make much difference in the end, does it?
I can't talk right now.
Oh, I know. You're entertaining.
Yes, some business friends of Dad's.
Not half as entertaining as you, me, and that headboard, though.
Look, it's just a bit of fun, okay? I have to go.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Sampson. Thanks for the new job. I can't wait to start.
Kate, a word to the wise. When I say I want something done, I mean I want that something done.
I'm not sure what you mean, Angel, but can we have this conversation some other time?
When I said I wanted that girl out, I meant out, through the front door.
Vince is understaffed. We're fully booked for the next 7 days. Now, if you want to change everything again and upset everyone, that's fine. It's up to you.
You're not telling me how to run my own hotel, are you, Kate?
No, Angel. I'm trying to clarify the situation.
Well, let me clarify something for you. When Vic died, he made Max promise that there'd always be a job here for you.
Not now, Angel.
What I don't remember him specifying was exactly which job.
I think it's perfectly clear which job he meant.
I think legally you'll find that's rather a grey area.
Which means what
Which
exactly?
means I run this hotel, not you. And if you continue to go against my wishes, you may well find yourself washing pots in the kitchen alongside the young Lola Wises of this world.
You can't talk to her like that.
Oh, can't I?
No, you're a witch.
Scott.
Well. I would have thought as a grandmother you'd have more influence. But then again, you don't really have any influence anymore, do you?
Why not say something to somebody? Why not go back to court?
That's what I was going to do. I went to see the lawyers. They said they'd sort something out.
But?
Then Linda drops this bombshell. She's got a new job in New York and she's taking Tony with her. So this weekend, when I went to pick her up, I just carried on driving.
And ended up here.
How long do you think?
Oh, to the wholesalers and back. About an hour. Oh. Is this a funnel or a gun turret?
How should I know? Pass me the boss stick. Thank you.
Hi. Your dad loves you a lot, doesn't he?
I know.
Tony, I have to ask you this. Are you happy to be here on this trip with your dad?
We have laughed most of the time.
And what about your mum?
Mum's cool. She's looking forward to New York.
And what about you? Does your mum know you're here?
No. But it's okay, I'm with Dad.
Parents can be weird. I know, mine are. Now, sometimes they don't know what's right for themselves, let alone us.
Is my dad okay?
Yeah, he's fine. I just want you to know that you can always talk to me.
Oh, come here.
Afternoon, ladies. You ready to go, Virginia?
Oh, Rocky, there's been a bit of an accident.
Yes, we're really sorry.
Oh, what happened?
Well, you see, I was making tea and Betty pushed me into the table.
Virginia!
Well, whatever.
We broke your lovely model. We're really sorry. We tried to fix it.
Ah, well, never mind.
That bit's not right, is it? I told her it wasn't right.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll make another one.
Oh, you see, that's the spirit. I told you it wasn't the end of the world. Well, we must be off. I'll go and get my coat.
I'm really sorry, Rocky.
That's all right. I was going to make an aircraft carrier anyway. It was going to be a present for Virginia. I thought it would look nice over the mantelpiece.
Well, that's a nice thought. I'm sure she'd love it.
Yeah, well, I'll be off. Bye, Betty.
Bye, Rocky.
In front of the staff. Well, that's okay. In front of the guests even, but not in front of Scott.
Do we really need to discuss this?
Not the hurt, even. It's the sheer unprofessionalism.
Angel's from the heart, not the head. You know what she's like. She thinks something, she says it.
I need to know where I stand.
Vis-a-vis what?
Come on, let's stop this messing around. You know what I'm talking about as well as I do. All I need is your assurance that I can do my job without you or your wife making it difficult for me. I do not need your sexual innuendo. And I certainly don't need your wife's insecurities. All I need is to be clear, absolutely clear, where we stand. And your assurance that this sort of nonsense is going to stop. On one other thing. Whatever you might think, I do not find you attractive.
You know what? I think a small part of you is actually enjoying this.
Oh, how dare you.
Oh, Kate. You really ought to learn to control yourself better than that.
Zoe's in labour, so we're expecting a new arrival in Emmerdale at 7 o'clock. Then at 7:30, Norris is looking for somewhere to live, but who will have him in Coronation Street?